We first met Josephine McWhorton last week when she wanted answers on why she needed to wait to get a coronavirus test after her roommate tested positive. Even though she was asymptomatic at first, McWhorter tested positive for the virus Wednesday and says she's been disappointed with the school's communication ever since. Our Jack Norcross has the story.
Speaking through the window of her global pod, Elon freshman Josephine McWhorter is upset about the way her coronavirus case has been handled.
I wouldn't say I'm disappointed, but I'm a little disappointed with how things have been handled. They did contact me at the beginning, but I feel like it's a little weird that they haven't talked to me since they figured out I tested positive. Wouldn't that be when you want more information?
Since testing for the virus on Wednesday, McWhorter has experienced migraines and swollen lymph nodes, making it difficult to move her neck. She's been in her room quarantining and says she notified the school of her positive result, but hasn't heard from the university or Alamance County Health Department since. Dean of Students Janelyn Patterson says individuals in quarantine should be contacted by a staff member every day.
It would be highly unusual for a student not to receive contact from the university, from their designated point of contact. Now, is there an isolated case where there was, a glitch? I can't speak to that because I don't know who it is.
4 days after initiating a conversation with the school about her positive result, she says she hadn't heard anything from the university until Dean Patterson called her late this afternoon following our inquiry. McWhorton says she was never made aware about the differences between isolating out of precaution and being positive for the virus, which includes significantly limiting departures from quarantine spaces.
I doubt I'm the only one in my situation where they haven't really followed up, so if there's people that are actually just going out still.
While McWhorter says she follows the rules, she worries about others.
We just kind of have to hope that everybody's a good person and actually follows the rules.
Jack Norcross, Elon Local News.
McWhorter says Dean Patterson told her she didn't have to report close contacts because she was already in quarantine when she tested positive.
A familiar spot on campus is being used as a pop-up testing site. It's inside Alumni Gym, and Cone Health is administering tests to asymptomatic students that may have been exposed to the virus. Possible exposures are considered, quote, expanded contacts by the university. Elon News Network talked to students after getting tested today in the gym.
You have to go in there and wait, so it's kind of inconvenient for people that's have a busy schedule.
I was one of the lucky ones. I was actually at the back of this line, but the printer broke, so I was somehow the first to go out of the line.
I'm not feeling symptoms at all. I feel fine. My coach highly recommended it, that we do get tested, because it's always best to get tested. Just in case something goes bad down the line, you're like, oops, spread it out or something. Yeah,
My main concern, though, was that the gym was pretty crowded. It's like they overstopped their times and stuff, so I was worried, if I don't have COVID, there's a risk that one of the people who here actually has it might give it to me.
If you want to go off campus, Cone Health is also providing drive-through coronavirus tests. It's at Alamance Regional Medical Center, and Cone Health says you don't have to have symptoms to get a test. You also don't need an appointment, but they ask if you are going to get tested to please provide an ID.